This year, one of America's most famous highways hits a major milestone. Route 66 is turning 100 years old. Running from Chicago to LA, the highway helped define the American road trip. And here in Arizona, it was nearly lost. 12 News journalist Kyle Simchuk sat down with an Arizona travel writer to talk about why Route 66 still matters.
Neon signs buzzing, two-lane highways stretching to the horizon, and towns that feel frozen in time. Route 66 isn't just a road, it's a feeling.
Route 66 symbolized the freedom, the spirit of adventure that we all like to imagine ourselves, all like to think that that's who we are.
For Arizona author and travel writer Roger Naylor, his interest started 20-some years ago with an unplanned stop.
Only because I was hungry. And I turned off the interstate in a little town called Seligman, Arizona. Tuesday afternoon, there are 4 tour buses parked on Main Street. A tour group from Japan, a tour group from Germany. Everybody's standing out, pouring into this little barber shop, and the ones that can't get in are standing outside taking photos. I'm going, man, how good is this barber?
That barber was Angel Delgadillo, the man who refused to let Route 66 die.
Organized a group of people in 1987, got together and formed the historic Route 66 Association of Arizona, the very first of its kind. One person really did change the world.
The road itself was born in 1926, more than 2,400 miles of American ambition connecting Chicago to the California coast.
It was meant to increase the flow of commerce from east to west, and it was also meant to be an economic engine for those small towns. That's why it has that sort of meandering diagonal route, because it links all those little communities.
After World War II, the road reached its golden age, shaping everything we know about the American road trip.
People needed more places to eat, so cafes, diners began opening up. And of course, how do you attract people that are just driving by? Well, a big old neon sign works just great.
But eventually, the rise of the interstate highway system changed everything, bypassing main streets across America.
The interstates are built for speed and efficiency. It's just movement. You don't really see much of the country, so you miss all those little quirky things. You miss the roadside attractions. You miss the mom and pop diners.
Now, as Route 66 turns 100, travelers are slowing down again.
We want the tactile. We want the real experience. We want the authentic experience. And there's something that's just so charming and innocent. You want those kind of memories. Road trip memories last forever.
Naylor's book, Arizona Route 66 Road Trip, is a guide for travelers and a boost for the mom and pop businesses that line the Mother Road. It highlights more than 110 restaurants, 90 attractions, and 40 places to stay across Arizona, which boasts the longest preserved stretch of the original Mother Road, nearly 400 miles from Lupton to Oatman.
You know, I've been interviewing people and talking to Route 66 travelers for a quarter of a century now, and I always ask, you know, you've gone from Chicago to LA, what's one of your favorite memories? What place do you remember? 60 to 70% will say Oatman. You know, they'll remember that. Well, because of the burros. This is the town kind of run by wild burros.
Whether it's the burros, a good burger, or a neon sign, you can still find traces of Route 66 100 years later.
It makes you feel younger, it connects you, it gives you that sense that, you know, there's still hope, there's still optimism, and more than anything, it reminds you that life really doesn't have to be so complicated.
Kyle Simchuk, 12 News.